Frankly, we're living one day at a time.
When my cousin, Virginia Beach native Joe Dahlheimer, comes to Charlottesville, memories of his son James jump into his mind.
James loved to take people on tours of the campus.
James was bright, hopeful, and positive, a stellar athlete, smart, funny, and most importantly, inclusive.
One of the things he used to do is make people. He would take someone who was outside of a group and he would become friends with them. And then after a small amount of time, he would bring them into the group so they would have a large group of friends.
But this past December, Joe got a call that would change our family.
He made a mistake and he paid for it with his life.
He says James died of fentanyl poisoning at 28 years old.
He was taking a counterfeit pill and he was perhaps self-medicating, and it was a shock, it was disbelief. You know, you don't really have a plan. You don't really know what you're supposed to do.
Since then, Joe and others have felt love and support from those close to James, while also raising awareness of the dangers of fentanyl and counterfeit pills.
You know, when you think about your family, you see them as a puzzle. And when I think about James, the part that's light, the part that brought us all together, the part that was joyful for our family, that's not there anymore, and it will never be there, and our family will not be the same because of that.
According to the DEA, fentanyl is a synthetic opioid 50 times more potent than heroin and 100 times more potent than morphine. So just how deadly is fentanyl? Well, the DEA says just 2 milligrams of the drug is considered a lethal dose. That's equal to 10 to 15 grains of table salt. Also, data from VDH's Fatal Drug Overdose Quarterly Report published last October state fatal drug overdose has been the leading method of unnatural death in Virginia since 2013, and fentanyl caused or contributed to death in more than 76% of all fatal overdoses in 2021.
I think it's disgusting.
Elizabeth Ripley, along with Kristen Toll and Donna Hayes, are a few Hampton Roads mothers whose sons also died from fentanyl poisoning.
Imagine walking in and seeing your child laying on the floor and there's nothing you can do. It has basically torn my family apart.
Last year, they shared their stories with News 3's Ellen Ice, and today they continue pushing for change, compassion, and support for families.
Fentanyl poisoning is basically murder. And in our opinion, our boys were murdered.
You have to have consequences for dealing death.
People seeing the reality of what it really truly does to the families and the people that are affected by it is what needs to be seen.
We're losing 4 to 7 Virginians a day to opioid and fentanyl overdoses.
Virginia Attorney General Jason Miyares has been keeping tabs on what he calls a crisis in the Commonwealth.
Fentanyl is showing up in everything. It's showing up in marijuana, it's showing up in heroin, but it's also showing in fake counterfeit Percocet pills and Xanax pills.
So how does fentanyl get to Virginia? Miyares says chemicals are being exported from China and coming through cartels over our southern border.
It'll come from a package company, and it could be something about the size of a shoebox. And we just had one of these recently. We opened it up and there were 9,000 fentanyl pills in there, pre-pressed, individually wrapped, individually packaged.
Sean Hackney is a sergeant with Albemarle County Police and also serves on the Virginia State Police Task Force, investigating how fentanyl gets into our state and how overdoses happen.
It is cheap. It is to the untrained eye, it's hard to detect by just looking at the pill, and unfortunately, it can kill you so quickly. I can't even compare it to another drug that we investigate. But we're talking about a commercial operation here. This isn't somebody down in their basement with a bag of Cheetos making these things. This is somebody that is actually making them, sending them, and selling them, knowing what they are.
But what's being done to try and curb illegal fentanyl from our state?
We need to send a clear message to the drug dealers that are doing this to our youth.
I want to see the actions. I don't want to hear the talk. I want to see the action. Where's the action?
We're going to aggressively go after drug dealers. I'm not talking about people on the street corners that are using. We're talking about the people that are bringing in sometimes thousands of pills or large quantities of powdered fentanyl.
Albemarle County Police Sergeant Sean Hackney serves on the Virginia State Police Task Force investigating fentanyl.
These are people that are making money off of people dying. You have somebody that can't even spell the word chemistry, and they're going to try to mix up something and then give it safely away? No. I mean, that's disaster written all over.
Hackney says this drug is an overwhelming problem in the Commonwealth.
And it reaches all socioeconomic groups. I've got cases ranging from 17-year-olds all the way up to people in their 60s and 70s.
So it really just runs the gamut.
It runs the full gamut.
He tells me their task force includes federal partners to help with surveillance and getting poison out of people's hands.
With our federal partners, yes, we are monitoring shipping. A lot of times, these people send this stuff in the mail. So a lot of times when we investigate these overdose cases, then yes, we're able to check people's electronics. We're able to talk to informants. We're able to talk to, actually, believe it or not, even some drug dealers. You know, we have a guy over here that sells a little marijuana, and yes, what he's doing, but we even see where drug dealers will turn and rat out other drug dealers because of this fentanyl problem, because it kills people.
Every day, a silent killer murders 4 Virginians. Drug overdoses.
Attorney General Jason Miyares launched the One Pill Can Kill public awareness initiative last November, creating a radio and TV PSA and conversations among families about the threat counterfeit drugs and opioids pose, while emphasizing prevention and rehabilitation.
They don't realize what they're taking, or they're getting into that cycle of addiction.
We have to, as lawmakers, treat this as what it is, which is one of the biggest threats to our youth.
Hampton Roads delegate Tim Anderson has taken the fight against fentanyl to Richmond, introducing this bill, which states anyone who sells, gives, or distributes substances containing 2 milligrams or more of fentanyl to another person without the recipient knowing it is guilty of attempted first-degree murder by poison.
You know, these are not junkies that we're talking about. These are real people's children that are raised in good homes, that are in colleges and have jobs and are productive, and they go out and they make a mistake and they're dead. Our citizens in Virginia are dying in huge numbers because of what's happening, and we've got to treat these drug dealers with what they are, which is murderers.
This is something that we've got to get in front of young people and educate them.
I first introduced you to my cousin Joe, whose son James died of fentanyl poisoning in December. Just 2 months after his son's death, Joe is inspired by actions being pursued in Richmond.
I think most of life's problems are communication issues. So the first thing we need to do is get people aware that one pill will kill.
The same goes for Portsmouth mother Elizabeth Ripley, whose son Michael died roughly a year and a half ago.
I believe that this is a situation where they need to start proving a point that they're not going to put up with it anymore, and the families are tired of it, and it's got to change.
As for officers like Hackney,
we really want to push on, the prevention, and if somebody needs help, get them help.
Meanwhile, Joe is looking to continue fighting for other families to prevent anyone else from going through pain and change.
We know we have a responsibility to speak out, but on a day-to-day basis right now, we're just not ready to think about what it takes to do that. And I know we'll get there.
Now, after our interview, Anderson's bill passed the House, but died in a Senate committee. In a statement, Anderson said in part, quote, "We must continue to treat fentanyl for what it is, poison. Those selling it should be charged with murder," end quote. Meanwhile, if you or someone you know is facing either mental or substance use disorders, you can call the 24/7 Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration's National Helpline. The number is right there on your screen, 1-800-662-HELP. You can also find that number and links to other resources in this story at WTKR.com. Zach Dahlheimer, News 3.